I want to see Ursula's big fucking booty smash.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Bro, hear me out, bro. Hear me out.
They flush it down the toilet.
No.
It's too big, so they started smashing with the fucking plunger.
So we turned the plunger handle around and we were fucking crushing it in the toilet trying to flush it down.
Hello, welcome to the Tunnel Boys podcast. I'm your host Chris L. I'm here with my co-host Jonathan.
Jonathan, what's up? Fuck me.
It's
been too long. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been like caught up with school and all that and life, and now we're getting back into it. It is almost Halloween, but
yeah, and we're almost in November too. I finished school in about 2 more months.
And also, we're here with our guests, Austin Voss and Spencer. These are not unfamiliar people as they were in our earlier podcast, so it's good to have them back again.
Good to be back, Chris.
Yeah, no problem. And Austin, our audio technician, he's here too.
Hell yeah.
There he is. There's a bunch of movies coming out, or had been out for a while. I know Jonathan wants to talk about one of them. I forget which one. Is it the Little Mermaid one or the?
Yeah. I would have talked about this sooner, but since we've been busy lately, I believe the live action Little Mermaid trailer dropped about say like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it spawned a bunch of backlash online, mainly because the actor is African American. And with the original Little Mermaid Disney movie, she was a white female with red hair.
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, not at all, because
not at all.
Ariel is a made-up character.
Oh yeah, she is. So
Yeah.
And
I want to say I have to agree with what Chris said. And Jonathan said it too. She's a made-up character. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
the only thing that I've seen online that is speculative, and I have no whether it's true or not, because we can never know the true intentions of the people marketing the film, is that there was a YouTuber I watched recently, one of like the movie critic guys, like he said that he thinks that Disney is taking this strategy of like assuming that people are gonna be outraged about certain things and trying to make it almost like it's a publicity stunt, and it garners like people will go out and be like, oh my god, they're doing this, why are they doing this? I have no clue whether or not that's actually true, but it doesn't sound like something I'd put past a large corporation.
I believe the original story takes place like in the waters of like around Europe, maybe. So I mean, like,
it's definitely like somewhere.
I looked it up.
around
The story does take place around like it originated in Denmark. So
yeah,
Denmark.
so I mean, like, of course the sailors would probably be like more light skinned, but I mean, for a mermaid that lives exposed to like the sun like every day in the ocean,
it would make sense.
Yeah, of course she'd have like tanner skin, and I mean, like, they still keep like kind of the reddish hair. I mean, she's more ginger. And what I've seen in the live action.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think I was actually talking to my coworker about it. His name's Shane. He was just saying that, it could be like an inspiration. Like, if you want to look at the context, like for like people who of color, like little girls of color, can say, oh, hey, that's like, I can actually relate to this now, instead of thinking Little Mermaid as just someone who is, more fair skinned and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's different options now for little girls. Like, they can look at the cartoon for like if your skin's more fair, or if you're a person of color, you can look toward the live action film now. At least that's what my coworker was talking about when he was telling me about it when the trailer first dropped out.
Yeah, people need to stop gatekeeping shit.
Yeah,
and like I saw a lot of people online like saying like, oh, what if we took like Martin Luther King and made a movie about him, but he was white? They'd be like, well, it's not the same thing, because Martin Luther King is a real person.
Yeah, it's a real person. That movie is just it's made up. It's just
it's like a folktale.
Yeah, it's a folktale, and like you making something of something fake when there's no actual historical evidence behind it is just like a stupid argument.
I mean,
like,
just like
as long as it's not like like shitting on someone else's culture, like
this is not this has no really has no ties to any culture.
I mean, like, it is their culture, but it's like it has a lot of, I feel like it has a lot of room, for creative interpretation.
No, it's sad. I was like talking about how Little Mermaid, it doesn't really have. Is it
I
What
mean
culture would you say it's part of?
well, I mean it's like it's a folk
Oh,
tale from Denmark, but it's like,
yeah.
it's like it doesn't really have, it's like it's just a folk tale. It's not like, very historical figure from, their culture, so it's
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
yeah, a lot of room for interpretation there.
And I know there's another movie too. If that Jonathan wanted to talk about, Halloween Ends. I know a lot of people are. I think it's mixed feelings. You would say, or
Yeah. I'd like to segue into that real quick, but also with the whole like race changing thing for characters, there's a new Scooby Doo show centered around Velma,
Oh yeah.
oh
and
yeah,
they
that's
made
right.
Shaggy in this incarnation is African American. And I mean, like they're still made up characters, you know. Like Shaggy still looks good. I mean, he's still Shaggy, you know. He has like that skinny guy with the hunch, you know, and he
Yeah.
has like his little small little chin beard.
Wait, what character? Oh, what actor did they use for him?
I'm not sure about the voice actor,
Cartoon.
but yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cartoon.
Oh yeah, it's a cartoon. It's not a big deal.
I mean, yeah, you can disagree with it or, whatever, but it's like not the end of the
As long as they have
world.
Scooby, that's all that matters because
I mean,
he's their mascot.
Yeah.
and it's not
Oh,
like a
dude, they
big
changed into a
deal.
cat.
They've been like you see it every now and then. Like they just change the race of characters. Like we remember the Jake from State Farm thing.
Yeah,
It used to be the white guy, and now it's the
Yeah, now it's the
Afro
black
American
guy.
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Just
there's
spoke
there,
Jake.
there's
I
a
kind of
reason.
like this character. I like the new one better, to be honest. He's funny.
There's a reason behind it, and that's because they wanted someone that they could have act for them 24/7. The real Jake from State Farm was like in some state in buttfuck nowhere that they hired, who was an actual State Farm worker, but like he just wasn't a great actor for them, so they ended up recasting him.
That's
Got
funny.
him.
I mean, he did only have 2 lines.
Yeah, and they used the same commercial for like almost over 10 years.
Yeah.
So I think it was just time for a modern
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think another good example too is like that one character from Modern Warfare, Gaz. Like he was like white in the
No, I thought
original
he
one.
was. I thought he was always a
He
power.
was he was white in the original one, but then like in the new reboot Modern Warfares, he's like African American.
No, even in the remastered, he was covered.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe in the remastered, but like the original version, he's white. Guy.
Oh, with Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, like Call of Duty 4. And I mean, it's like, because I mean, it's like he was just, like your typical, like, soldier, army, special forces guy
Let me look.
personalities. And it's like they kind of retuned his character to like, from like, like an experienced, like veteran of Price's team to like, like a rookie out of the police joining like the SAS and like Task Force
Yeah,
141.
I see what you mean. I'm looking at the remastered, and yeah, he's.
And I mean, like, it's like, I really like, it's like, his old character, is like iconic, and is like likable for what he is. But then the new one, how they retuned him, it's like even though they did change you know, his race, it's like they still, made a compelling story for him. So it's like, the race change thing, it's like whether you like it or hate it, it's like it's basically second nature because it's like, the story, the source material is there.
Have any of you guys seen the Obi-Wan show?
Yeah. I
Yes.
saw parts of it.
Yeah, you know the sister, right?
Yeah.
Well, cuz like she was never shown before like out of her
Mask.
gear and mask, you know, but like when they unmasked her for the show, my main problem with her wasn't that she was African American. It was just that I felt that she didn't act like a character from Star Wars. She was acting like a character from real life, you know, with like a lot of her decisions that she made and the way that she reacted to everything around her. And that's
Yeah,
that's one part that took me out of the show, character as a whole. And it's nothing on the actor.
That's what they're doing
Yeah.
in like a lot of shows is just taking things that happen either in historical contexts or in arbitrary worlds that would have no clue what America or the our world is, and then
Yeah.
acting like we would here.
And it's funny too, like when it comes to the world of Star Wars, like usually like the human race, like they think themselves like it doesn't matter what color you are, like they are the superior race out of all the other alien races, like
Oh yeah.
like the Greedo race or the
Yeah, the Rodians.
What George Lucas has said is that all characters and aliens in the Star Wars universe are treated equally. There's no racism. The only racism is targeted towards androids and
no, well,
robots.
I mean technically,
okay.
the Empire
Yeah,
had a
during the
more
Empire. Yeah, during
Yeah,
the
the
Empire was
Mhm.
very
Galactic
like
Empire.
human. human supremacist, but
and
other
they
than that,
Yeah. But
and
there's
they didn't like
still
aliens.
there's still some prejudice. Like if you've seen what's it, Mandalorian with
oh
that
yeah.
one robot in the beginning, how he
Oh,
didn't trust
IG-11?
him. Yeah, IG-11.
Oh, and yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, like in the original movie, the cantina scene, like the barkeeper, they or not retcon, but like they added to his story about how his world was like massacred by the separatist droid army.
It
Oh,
makes
the guy
sense.
who got his arm cut off.
Was it that guy?
Or
Oh
you're
no, it's
talking
just
about? Oh, you're
the
talking about the
barkeeper. He's
bar.
like,
The
we don't
barkeep.
serve your no droids. We don't serve their kind here, something like that. Yeah.
I think he's talking about the barkeep. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. No, like even like I used to play the Star Wars Old Republic games, and like this is like so that time zone for that game is like maybe way
Yeah.
before the Battle of Yavin, like maybe 10,
Yeah.
20,000 years, and there's still
Yeah.
prejudice back then for like androids and like any living forms have priority over like androids and all that.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I like it how they keep it within that kind of theme.
yeah.
Also with Little Mermaid, one thing I did think was really funny is they're changing Flounder's voice actor. Because with all these live action movies, they want to have like well known celebrities. They got Aquafina to voice
What?
Flounder, and I think it fits in a way too, because like she kind of has that like raspy voice that's like super active, but it just all comes down to the way that she's gonna play it. Which
What
I
does the
Yeah,
lobster dude
mostly.
look like? That's what I wonder for the live.
Yeah, I
action.
really wonder who's gonna play Sebastian. I don't think they've talked about that yet.
Under the sea.
But
Under the sea.
I really hope that they pick someone that's either Caribbean actor. I'm not sure
Oh yeah.
what the
They put
accent is.
Bro.
They put the voice actor of Mr. Krabs.
'Cause I know
Oh, that
like
guy's white.
yeah,
I know.
Bro,
because
imagine if they
the
imagine
song.
if they put Jar Jar. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. The
was
song
just
is
gonna-
iconic.
I was gonna say, imagine if they make his voice actor the one of Jar Jar Binks. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he was Caribbean.
Oh my god.
What really all boils down to it, like with what I care about, is that just that the music is that's what I'm seeing it for.
And you want to see the classic Little Mermaid tunes from way back when, and see if they can recreate it in a more modern aspect, and see how good it is.
Yeah, I wanna hear "Kiss the Girl" too. That's a good.
Oh,
I'm trying to see
yeah.
Ursula slay.
I want to see Ursula's big fucking booty smash.
Whoa,
Yo.
whoa,
Hey, yo.
Bro, hear me out, bro. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Lizzo is Ursula.
Hey yo, she would
Hey, yo.
fucking
Hey,
fit
yo.
perfectly, bro. She would play a mean Ursula.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to watch that movie
That's the
when,
Gideon stamp of approval. On it. He would totally see
Amen.
it.
when that movie's supposed to come out.
I still think we got like another year or so before it comes out.
Oh wow, that's actually.
But
long.
you know what is coming out soon is Avatar 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I've been waiting for this shit. It took like fucking how long has it been? Like
10
almost
years?
a little over 10 years, yeah.
Over 10 years.
And that's
Book
just
of water.
the Way of Water or something like that. But
Water.
it took so long because the director James Cameron, who also made Titanic and a lot of other movies, he didn't like how the technology was back in the day to do CGI underwater. So this motherfucker goes and funds like a whole thing to make new
CGI
technology.
for it.
New technology. They created new camera technology to do CGI underwater, and I was like, holy fuck, this shit's gonna be good. Like if you're that invested to make a good movie, it's gonna turn out good. And we got like 2 or 3 more coming every year after this one. So I'm hyped.
It's crazy.
Wait,
I love
really?
the original. Yeah.
Crazy.
They're all lined up to come out consecutively every year.
I had no idea.
So
Yeah.
When does this movie come out?
This movie comes out in December.
That's not too far.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, if you wanted to segue into Halloween, yeah, there's a lot of backlash about that movie.
So for me, I haven't seen any of it. So you guys might know some stuff about it, but I don't.
Oh yeah,
know.
same. I don't know what the backlash is.
So I want to say I'm a little bit biased because like Michael Myers is one of my favorite slashers. I don't know why, but I like him the most out of like Freddy, Jason, Chucky, and had like all those. But yeah, the problem is like people wanted to go into this movie, and plus it was also marketed as a Michael Myers movie, but that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that's not what it is. It's more of an anthology or like a separate story. I mean, but like if you start with like Halloween, like the OG 1978 one, two, and three, three was an anthology movie.
Yep.
It has no connection to any of the other ones, and I believe it was called Season of the Witch, and it had to do with like this company making cursed masks, and whoever put them on Halloween would get like brainwashed. And when I went into the movie and started watching it, I saw the title card, and it was not the original like orange on black. It was blue on black. And I thought it was weird at first, but after I finished the movie, I realized I was like, oh, they're referencing Season of the Witch. So this is not a Michael Myers centered movie.
No,
However,
or like I guess real quick, the take I got from watching it was like I don't know how to say this because I think what you're saying is right. So like he goes into the tunnels or whatever, like the sewer tunnels,
yeah.
and then like what happened is like Michael like flash of memories go through his mind, and then he decides not to kill him,
Yeah.
but he beats the shit out of him, doesn't he?
Yeah, so like with this new timeline, the 2018 timeline, the whole thing was Michael Myers is a man shaped by pure evil. But he's still just a man, but he has like supernatural powers that allow him to survive being like stabbed and have his like throat slit and all this shit. But in the previous timelines, they were all trying to like describe why Michael Myers is evil, and that's what ruins it, because the whole premise is the uncertainty or like not knowing why he's that's what makes it scarier, because you form your own opinions and ideas about it.
Yeah, it's like
And
the idea of like certain like serial killers or whatever. Like I remember I watched this show and they explain like sometimes there's just literally there's no cause and effect. There
exactly.
just is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And when Michael Myers grabbed Corey Cunningham and had that whole like psychic connection thing, I was like, all right, it's over. It's they fucking did it again. Because I mean, like in previous incarnations, they were like, oh, Laurie Strode is his sister, or Michael is connected to some cult or like some other like bullshit like that. And that's usually what ruined each separate timeline, was giving him a reason to be evil, when in reality, just being evil itself is more scarier because you don't know where it stems from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, kind of like
Seems
H.P.
nice.
Lovecraft kind of thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I loved this movie cinematically. I that continuous shot in the tunnel was fucking hilarious, and it was very abstract, and that's what I loved about it. I even made a meme about it. I
Yeah, I
put
was
like
gonna say,
yeah,
you made a meme about
I
it.
put Benny Hill music over it, and it matched perfectly. Like they were just fucking tussling, and the shot goes on for almost over a minute. But also with Corey Cunningham's character, I didn't like how they ended him, but still we don't know if he's particularly dead or not, because like evil always persists. That's like the main theme of the Halloween movies. It just changes shape, and Laurie says that in the movie. So Michael at the end fucking snaps Corey Cunningham's neck, but we don't see the body. The only body we see that gets destroyed is Michael Myers' body. So I don't know where
Yeah.
they're gonna go on from here, but Studio Blumhouse, the new studio that was producing this trilogy, they've already lost the rights because they finished their trilogy. So if the original owners, I guess it's Universal, if they want to keep continuing this, they either have to reboot or find a way to continue from there. And even if it's a bullshit way, I'm still gonna watch the movie because I love Halloween as a franchise.
I was gonna say I assumed at the end that Michael or whatever evil that consumed him was just transferred into Corey Cunningham. But since the same people, or since those people who own the rights to the movies are no longer gonna own it, they can literally just go and retcon the entire thing.
Yeah, which is a thing that they did for one of the timelines too, because in H2O, Laurie Strode cuts off Michael Myers' head with an axe, and in the very next movie, they were like, "Gotcha, we switched head or we switched people," and she didn't know, so she killed an innocent person. But the thing is, with Halloween as I'd say like a franchise as a whole, in the legal documents, it states that Michael Myers cannot be killed in any way, shape, or form. So the clause that they made for H2O is it can look like they can kill him, but the very next movie it has to be retconned. So that's what I'm hoping for this one. Because they did kill Michael Myers. They threw him in a fucking metal grinder. And that shot was fucking disgusting, but it was also awesome. Because he just explodes. They used like this prosthetic prop. And there's just blood everywhere. And it was awesome.
No, they actually threw the actual actor in there.
No, it looked real, dude. I'm not gonna say like they like put like brains and guts and shit in the fucking prop that they threw in there.
That's what they want you to think.
For the sake of the show.
For the sake of the show, they throw the actual
God
actor
damn.
in there. They're like, who's the actor that plays him? James Juden?
Mhm.
James Courtney? He's like, oh, James Courtney, I think your contract's up, so you need to get in the meat grinder.
Yeah, he's actually dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just hope that the franchise finds a way to come back from that. I mean, in the next 20 years, I mean, since the movie's getting a lot of hate right now, it's probably tanked under a 5.0 on IMDb because people are fucking mad. People are so mad that they went back and they fucking like review bombed like the whole trilogy, and now they're praising the original one. So it's going even higher to make it look bad.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, like in 20 years from now, people are gonna respect this trilogy because, in my opinion, it's better than all the other ones that they did. Besides the original 1 and 2, those movies are fucking awesome.
But looks like, yeah, on IMBD, it's 5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes 41%.
Yeah,
And the Metacritic it's at 47. So safe to say it's not doing too well. But the movie that came out last year is about the same. 38 on Rotten for Halloween Kills.
yeah.
And 5.5 at
I believe 2018 got a 8 out of 10, and now it's like almost like.
What can we do?
That sucks.
Yeah, really.
So, Chris, want to talk about some cooking experiences?
I mean, we all have our good cooking experiences and whatnot. I mean, I'm pretty sure Austin. Well, you, Austin. Well, maybe even Spencer too. You guys watched me cook when you guys were staying over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a really fun experience at Chris's house one time.
Oh.
He baked
Oh, no.
something up for me.
Oh, baked
no.
as in.
No,
Yeah,
no. He made some super hot fire.
So no, last year Austin came to my house, and since he was, safe to say, under the influence of something,
Yeah.
Hey yo.
and I was like, you know what? He's not gonna be able to realize it. So you know what I did? My aunt or my cousin, she got me her homegrown serrano peppers. You know what I did? I just chopped it up and put it in the cookie, and I baked him a cookie.
I
And
think I
then
actually enjoyed it.
and I was like, "Hey, Austin, enjoy your cookie." And he's like, "What do you mean?" Then he flips the cookie, and you know what you see? A giant green ass pepper.
No,
at the bottom
no,
of it.
I turned it over and I said, Chris, why did you put your boogers in my cookie?
And I was like, "That's not a booger, John Austin." Then after that, for one of them, I only put the seeds.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
jeez.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie, those cookies are fucking tasty.
Yeah, I made them again this year too.
And I mean, it's a fun like gimmick, you know, if you have friends
Yeah.
over and you just play like some cookie roulette, you know.
Did we put
You roulette.
jalapeno? No, we put habanero. Habanero this year. or
We
serrano.
gotta-
No, we put serrano.
We gotta step this up in the future and put like ghost peppers and like
Oh
pepper
my
eggs and all this
God.
shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would be so down to
Oh,
try
yeah.
that.
Put some
Yeah,
fucking
because-
last dab in this shit.
Yeah, I was
Go
chilling
fucking-
when I ate those cookies. Like you said, they were pretty good.
I mean, there was other things I cooked you and Jonathan when you were here. I remember when I cooked that chili. Oh, that was really
here.
good with the. Were you there for the chili dogs, Austin? Yeah, you were here for the chili dogs, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, those were
Oh,
good.
Oh, yeah,
they're
those
really
were good.
good. Oh yeah, Spencer was there
pasta.
too. That's right.
And then the pasta, then made pasta, and then just put the chili in the pasta.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
Alexi made the pasta, but we still had so much chili, dude. It was so good. But
Dude, yeah.
I'll tell you my one, like for me, I know how to cook because my dad, he was a chef and he taught me how to cook. I remember this one time, oh my god, this is when I lived in Rancho Bernardo. I cooked my mom and dad bed and breakfast, but it was burnt toast and all that, burnt eggs and burnt bacon, and then the fucking oven
you.
caught on fire.
Oh
Oh,
no.
that's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I thought I was like, "Hey, Dad, look!" And my dad's like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "What?" The oven was legit on fire. I'm not joking. I don't know what I did. That is like the worst cooking experience I ever had. But hey, I was like 4, so yeah.
Hey,
You're
yo,
welcome.
They didn't let you use an oven at 4 years
They,
old.
they didn't know because they were sleeping. I was like, I'm gonna make my parents
They didn't have to
breakfast
know.
in bed.
hey, yo. Speaking about fires, I've actually,
Oh,
in my apartment that I live at right now, I've actually caught paper towels on fire twice. And you know, it's like when you cook something on the stove, and it's still hot, like you can
Yes.
you can
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
you-
clean it, right? You can clean it easier.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so I would get paper towels and
Don't
like
use paper towels for that. You're fucking.
that's all I
stupid.
had. That's all I had. But like
No,
like
get it
Didn't
wet
you collect
first.
them?
Get it
They-
wet first.
I did.
And
Probably
it caught
not.
on fire.
Yeah, probably not
Use
all the way
oil
through.
instead of
Oh
water.
my god! It's like that time when you came to my pool and you started lighting shit on fire at the barbecue.
Okay, but that was
Well, I
fine
still
because
have
I
that
was
picture.
throwing shit in there.
I still have a picture of him like stabbing the plate to the fucking roof.
Yeah,
after
no,
burning
like
a
I
hole
see,
through
I
it.
see him in the corner of the pool, like lighting shit on fire. And I hear, and I slap him a few times. Not that I tell you to fuck off, Jonathan. Not that I see him giggling in the corner. He doesn't have the lighter on him because I took it away. But he put a fucking plate, a paper plate with paper towels in it, into the fucking barbecue.
I'm just testing it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Tested.
That could have blown up, Jonathan.
Bro,
I'm
you
pretty
set a
sure.
fucking sock on fire one time and you threw it in your pool. Alright?
At least I threw it in the pool. You left it inside the fucking barbecue.
Oh,
You know
my.
what's funny? That thing's broken right now too.
The
pool?
barbecue.
Oh yeah, someone fucking ripped the handle off of it.
Yeah,
Also
somebody ripped the
broke the
handle off
pool.
it.
Lighting it on fire.
I mean, I've done worse. Like I fucking like years ago at one of your parties.
No. Oh no.
Our friend Roman and I, like, we went into the bathroom, and for some reason, I thought it would be funny to stick the fucking toilet plunger onto the mirror, and it wouldn't come off. So I tried my hardest to rip it off, and I ripped a whole ass fucking chunk out of the mirror. And then we were like, "Fuck, how do we get rid of this? We have to."
They flush it down the toilet.
No.
And it's too big, so they started smashing with the fucking plunger.
So we turned the plunger handle around and we were fucking crushing it in the toilet trying to flush it down. And we got rid of all of it, but then for like half a year there was just a chunk missing out of the fucking mirror. And we never got in trouble for it, but they ended up replacing it like probably halfway down the line.
And Jonathan's gonna do part 2 when he comes back.
No. I wouldn't do that again. That was fucking stupid of me to do. It's fucking hilarious though. Did we fucking like wreck your pool area all the time? So funny.
Throw the fucking chairs in there and all that.
We went there
Okay,
on
that was
Halloween
stupid.
too, right?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah. In 2016, I dressed up as Donkey Kong, but we used fucking brown spray paint.
Wait, that's technically face, Jonathan.
No, it's not.
Cancel.
No.
Okay, blur that out.
There was no spray paint on my face. All right, I was Donkey Kong, and we used cotton balls. And after that, I jumped in the pool.
Oh, cotton.
You know
Oh.
the funny part is we did not think to fucking spray the cotton balls first. So Jonathan had fucking paint on him for at least 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the problem was. It wasn't the fact. It was the fact that we put the fucking cotton balls on him first, and
Then
then
we
spray
spray-painted.
painted him.
Dude, I smelled like paint for the next 2 weeks at school. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh.
And Jonathan, the funny part too is he was walking around the plaza with just his boxers.
Just in my underwear. And no one batted an eye.
Yeah,
It's fucking
literally.
hilarious.
It's like, oh, he has cotton on, so that means
That was the
fine.
most free I ever felt.
Jonathan
Next time,
walks in
John,
his boxes.
just walk around naked.
no one
Jonathan.
bats
I was literally
Right.
walking around almost naked. And I mean, I've also fucking skinny dipped at Chris's pool once too. So that was fucking Chris.
That was. We have that.
Oh,
on
that's an
recording,
experience.
too. Dude, that is so fucking. I don't know if like neighbors were looking at their window and they fucking see that. Like fucking Jonathan's bare ass. Fucking put a scar on a kid or something. I don't know. Dude, thank God there was no one at that pool, dude.
Well, you know what was fucking bullshit is that one party that we were at, and we took some of the pool chairs and we put them in the jacuzzi. And there's nothing wrong with that because like we weren't doing
Oh,
anything.
nothing wrong with that. No.
Yeah, I mean we were just sitting in them,
Oh,
And then
my-
like some fucking like Karen ass bitch like fucking calls the office, and then I don't know what she said, but Chris's brothers ended up getting like taken back home because I guess they were underage at the time.
Oh yeah, no. Speaking of which, yeah, my apartment sucks, dude. Because I remember one time, now we went to the pool. I was supervising everyone, and no one was just doing flips and like tricks in the swimming pool.
Oh yeah, this
And
story.
yeah, and this Karen comes out of nowhere, and she is like, "Hey, he's gonna drown." I was like, "You need it. Where's your parents?" I was like, "Do you fucking see what he's doing? I can't even do that, and I can swim." So like, I don't know what you're complaining about him falling over because no one's like a small. He was like very small at this time, and she was like, "Oh, he's gonna drown and all that." And I was like, "You fuck right off." And then she said, "So what's your apartment number?" I was like, "I ain't gonna tell you my apartment number. You can go away. No one wants you here."
And weird.
I know this is like
Ugh.
people who are so worried. They think like, "Oh, I ain't gonna get something out of this." Like, dude, you're just gonna make kids fucking hate you, dude. Like, you're probably gonna get your
Pain.
house egged or something.
Yeah, and that bitch doesn't even live there anymore.
I don't know. She
Yeah.
could live there. I'm pretty sure they all moved out. That this apartment gets so expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's $2,600 now for our rent.
Jeez.
They went up $100 because they got us a new AC unit and a new lock, so they had to bump it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like when we were younger, you had some fucking weird like
Dude,
like fucking like little kids. You remember those fucking two kids that we
the black Mexican Blasian or no, black Mexican, right?
yeah, they would come over and knock at your door whenever they saw us over, and like they would want to like
they were fucking knocking my bedroom door, and they'll be like, "Donde esté? Donde está?" Like, I don't know, de la boca. I don't know. The way you fucking say some random shit, dude. I remember this one time. Remember we're over by the office, and this kid grabs a fucking grasshopper, and his fucking mango.
No, it wasn't a grasshopper. It was a fucking praying mantis, and those things are rare. Like we there was like this little corner around one of Chris's apartment complexes that just had a family of fucking praying mantises. So like I mean like we would catch them, and like observe them. But this kid would like catch them and like fucking like pull their heads off and shit. And we were like, what the fuck?
Serial killer.
Yeah.
This
Crazy ass kid, dude.
This fucking kid was crazy. But I remember too, like also reminds us of Karen neighbors. Like this guy came out because Jonathan and I were like screaming, just laughing our ass off because like what the kid was doing, and he's like, "Hey, you guys are too loud. Like you need to go away." I'm like, "What?" It's like we're fucking kids, dude.
No. And then we told him that we were looking at the praying mantises, and he's like, "Oh, be nice to those. Those are my friends." We just looked at the kid because he fucking already pulled their heads off, and we were like, "What the fuck?" He just murdered the entire colony that was living behind his house.
All my friends are dead.
All my friends are dead.
Yellow tape around his body.
Dude, like, cause we put inside this little like I guess it was like a little bag that holds glasses, and he was inside there, and this kid is like, ha ha ha, he's fucking like starts like crushing the bag, and Jonathan and I are just looking at each other with like our mouths open.
It's like fucking next Jeffrey Dahmer looking ass.
Oh my god, that was even before
Cartels would love him, dude.
Oh my, cartels would love him. I don't even know what they're doing now. I don't even know how old they are.
They don't even live there anymore, do they?
No, I don't know where they're at anymore.
Crazy shit.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people come and go in my apartment complex. I remember at a time there was at least 40 kids playing. That was before the recession, though.
Yeah.
Dude, good times, man. Good fucking times.
Yeah, we used to have like Nerf battles and shit, but now there's like no kids whatsoever.
Dude, I remember the Nerf battles we used to have were fucking massive, and like the bushes, they used to have more bushes and trees in my apartment complex, so you could hide anywhere. And hide and seek too during those times were so fun, especially at night. Oh my god, I remember those.
All
days.
night hide and seek.
Oh, dude, that's the best thing.
Yeah, all the kids are like on their electronics now.
That's the thing that sucks.
Yeah.
They don't want to do anything; just want to like play video games. I fucking
Like
miss
Roblox.
those times.
Yeah.
And yeah, like look at us, we're doing that right now. But obviously, we're fucking adults. We're not gonna go play hide and seek.
Hey, we could. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we could.
Dude, yeah.
I'm a child at heart, dude. Fuck whoever says otherwise.
I mean, I would do that too. Like we do that every time we hang out with the boys and like from the Target crew. We would do that.
Yeah, dude. Flashlight hide and
now,
seek.
And now we're like old enough to do all this stuff. Like I know, like for you, John, you're old enough to get a tattoo. We all are. Didn't you get a new tattoo or something?
Yeah, I would have talked about this in like the last podcast, or if we did anymore. But on so where I'm at right now in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, I'm going to Northern Michigan University. The area code is 906, and like people rep that all over the place here. So when it's September 6th, there's a local tattoo shop that's been doing this. You can go get an outline of the Upper Peninsula or the Great Lakes anywhere in your body, and it's just like $60. Used to be a little bit cheaper, but I mean 60 is still pretty good with inflation. So I showed up there on September 6th, and I was told that the line would only take 30 minutes, but I was standing there for 3 hours. And I was just like, this is my first tattoo. It's going to be sentimental, you know? Because I mean, like, I have a love hate relationship in this town. I was like, I'm going to fucking do it. So I stood in line for like 3 hours. I had a friend there, and he got so bored that he went over to the fucking convenience store and bought a fucking beer with a paper bag and just started drinking in line. And it just took fucking forever. And when I showed up there, my card actually declined from their ATM, and they only took cash. And I was like, fuck. But the people there were so fucking nice, and they were like, yeah, you know what? Just go run over to the bank across the street, and we'll save your place in line. And yeah, it turned out good. And my artist is actually from LA, and he did the outline for me. Yeah, that is my first tattoo. It's on my left leg.
Nice.
Nice.
Probably get more down the line, but that's all for now. And my parents still don't know. They're probably gonna find out this November break. That's gonna be fun.
If I get a tattoo, it's probably going to be the logo of the San Diego Padres, honestly.
Hell yeah.
I do want to get an SD logo, maybe one day.
Because I have, even though, like, I'm just going to zip in, even though we lost the NLCS, I still have great pride in my city. And I love San Diego no matter how expensive it is here.
All that matters is that we beat LA.
Yeah, I mean, that's the argument we're all using. But I'm going to say, this is the other argument. Everyone doubted both of our teams, both the Phillies and the Padres, saying that we're not going to make it this far.
Oh,
but
dude. Okay, go on.
Yeah, but we defeated, like, especially the Padres. We defeated probably the most powerful teams, the Mets and the Dodgers.
Dude, during that home game where LA came over and was against us, when LA started losing, people were going over to the gift shop and buying fucking San Diego gear.
I know, I saw.
Yeah, I was like, bruh, fucking bandwagons. Yeah. I'm always gonna rep my city.
Yeah, for me, like, I love San Diego, and I always loved the Padres ever since I was younger. So I have great pride in my city, and I will love the Padres no matter how many times we win or lose.
Yeah,
it does not matter because I have pride in my city, and I don't like the bandwagons that hop along for the ride. Especially the people who live here in San Diego said, "Oh, I'm a Dodgers fan because they're better," and then they fucking switch over to the Padres because they fucking lose.
All right, then move to fucking LA.
Yeah,
see how well.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. We'll fucking deport you to fucking LA.
Go say hi to the people at Skid Row.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Fucking LA. Your fucking city sucks, LA. I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
Hey, some areas are nice, some are shit. A lot of it's shit, though.
A lot of it's shit. I'll vouch for 626.
Your traffic's bad. Your gas prices are bad. Like, I can't even find parking. And what else?
Bro, don't get me started about the PCH.
What is it? Oh yeah, the PCH is ass.
And no.
You don't even have an actual beach. It's not even part of your city. It's part of Santa Monica. So go take a hike.
And when you do find parking, it costs money.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, I'll be San Diego. We have free parking for some places. You losers. Dude, we're just shitting on LA right now.
Hey, at least all right. We got one thing in common though. We both hate San Fran though.
That's true.
Dude, San Francisco, oh my god, when Austin and I were up there, it was fucking cold. I'm surprised.
Dude, okay. So imagine this. I start out my day in Chico, and it's like 98 degrees, right? Yeah. I drive down. I get to like Oakland. I'm getting to the Bay Bridge, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I always pictured it would be like cooler here, but it was like 85 degrees over there. I was like, okay, I guess it's a little chillier there. I get over to the San Francisco side of the bay.
Nah, yeah.
My thermostat read 58 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
58 degrees. Yep. It went from 85 and sunny to like barely, you couldn't really tell that the sun was there that well because it was extremely foggy. The wind was insane. I was surprised.
Yeah, bro. It's just so weird there. How cold it gets, and then like when you immediately get out of the city, it's like burning hot.
No, that's what happened. Like we were in San Francisco last year, Austin and I, and several of the people of the group. We went over to actually, you know what kind of thing, but Austin and I are the only ones that actually talked to each other from that group that went because both.
Yeah, who else went? Hamza, Justin,
and his brother. and we don't talk to either of them anymore because of what they did. But anywho,
You guys are my Opa.
yeah. But
right.
the thing is, like we went over there because we're gonna go watch the baseball game. Because I came up with the idea because the Padres are fucking playing here with the San Francisco Giants. I wanted to go to that game here at Oracle Park, but instead we went to the Oakland game, and I think they're playing the Detroit Lions. And dude,
Oh yeah.
but the thing is, it was hot as fuck in Oakland.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we were freezing our
they-
balls off in like San Francisco, and we go to Oakland, it's like 82 degrees.
Yeah, we
What
were
the
still
fuck?
wearing jackets and
East
shit.
Bay's a lot. Yeah.
Fucking Oakland being all warm. You go to fucking San
It's-
Francisco. It's
it's
cold.
so
It's
weird.
cold.
It's so weird, yeah.
I have to say though, like out of like in terms of the topography and like the landscape of San Francisco, like the hilly, like I don't know how to describe. Like obviously, it's like very hilly, and then you get some really nice like view spots and stuff like that. Like I mean, when we were like walking down the streets in downtown, we literally encountered what we heard about online. We literally saw shit on the sidewalk right outside the fucking restaurant we were eating at. But but
Oh, nice.
other
That was
than
good
that,
beer.
like everything was like it's really pretty over there. Like the views are pretty insane.
Actually, okay,
Yeah.
for me, I don't remember ever seeing a crackhead or a homeless person like that was in San Francisco, the city itself, not Daly City outside our fucking Airbnb. Oh my god.
Yeah,
That
not
fucking-
there.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
wait! Oh yeah, there was one there. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That
dude, he
dude
was just... Yeah, you know what I wanted to say? I was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing?
There
Get
was
the
a
fuck
guy-
out of here."
We were just chilling. Like there was a way to get on the roof of our Airbnb, so we went up and we were like hanging out there. And there was like the shopping center right next to our place that we were renting out. And we look over and there's this guy just standing there, staring at the wall. And then remember, after a little while, he turns and he just started facing us, and we were like, "Oh shit, what's about to happen?"
You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to throw a rock at that guy. See
Bro.
what he'd be like the witch from Left 4 Dead. He'd just like come like running up the stairs. And shit.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Turns over to you. He's like, "Have you heard of the High Elves?" He's turned into some fucking NPC.
Oh my god.
Stop! You have violated the law.
Jesus, dude, fucking San Francisco, bro.
Fucking San Francisco. Okay, next time you're in Daly City though, there's this like really good Filipino barbecue place.
It's called Joey B.
Oh no.
Gotta-
No joke.
No, but it's called Phil AM. But they only take cash, so that's how you know it's good.
Dude, I love
Whenever
fucking
you're-
Filipino spaghetti.
Dude, my mom
Yeah.
made some.
God damn it, I'm not there!
I could save some and freeze some for you.
Yeah. I really want to try to
Oh
make that
my
sometime.
god.
Yep, speaking of cooking, what we were originally talking about.
Yo.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't related to cooking, but at the beginning of my semester, we had to still wear masks, and I was like, I'm fucking done with this shit. So I took my mask off and I threw it in the microwave, and I started microwaving it. That shit started fucking sparking blue, and I was like, what the fuck? It turns out the mask had metal in it. It was
Oh
like
my god.
it was one of the nice like
the nose part, yeah.
it was one of the nice like blue surgical masks, not like the K95s or whatever, but it was like a nice one. And I was like, what the fuck? So now my my microwave has like this black like dot where it melted. It's just there. I never got charged for it either, so
Next
Yeah.
time, like next time Jonathan does it, it's just gonna blow up. Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
probably.
I'm surprised it didn't blow up on you, Jonathan.
I like blowing shit up every once in a while.
Yeah, you don't want a fucking microwave
really
to blow
do.
up on you. Hey yo.
Just light
You
something
just-
on fire next time, microwave it. Light the mask on fire, microwave it next time.
No, just put
This
how
is
would
our fucking lives.
why would you put an F1 grenade in a microwave and just light it up and see what happens?
Oh yeah, see what happens.
You guys remember that YouTube channel? Is it a good idea to microwave stuff?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard of
I
that.
miss
That
those
sounds
guys.
like a pretty good premise.
They
Yeah.
would like viewers would send in shit to them and they would just microwave it.
He's like, on today's episode, I put a metal spoon in this microwave. Let's see what it does.
See what?
Yeah, I think the best
That'd
one
be-
is when they microwave the microwave. And that shit blew up.
There's no way.
How the fuck did it fit?
They just got like a giant one, and then they put like a really shitty small one in it.
Oh my
It fucking
Dude.
blew a fuse.
We should have
So-
done that with like, how will it break with stuff that we brought to the bridge, dude.
Dude, we threw so much shit off that bridge that we could be charged like
It's bridge.
$6,000 for fucking littering. Blur that out. We need to blur that out. Don't.
I
Well,
mean,
there's no way of proving it. They
there are
have,
dead bodies.
they don't
on
know
the-
about Tony.
Okay.
So, speaking about technology, Chris, you said that you recently got into Polaroid.
Well, like film photography. So I've been like going around taking like film photos,
Mhm.
and like I got a little Polaroid camera, like the brand. Let me. It's called. I'm grabbing the mic. It right now. It's called the Polaroid Now, and I've been literally going around my Target just taking pictures of my team members. And my manager, my store manager, see me doing it. He's not doing anything about it so far.
I love the vintage look of Polaroids and like how they just print out instant. But how expensive is the film usually?
Expensive.
Yeah, especially with
So-
inflation nowadays.
Yeah, the 16 pack will go. It's gone up $1 since 2019.
Mhm. I mean, if
So,
you're
but-
still into that, like when I visit Taiwan again, I can pick you up some really cool ones. They got like borders and shit around them. You get
No,
like
no, no,
anime
I'm-
borders and all that shit.
Honestly, I'll probably be nice because it's really cool. I might try to get a really more expensive one just because I want to see the look.
Do you still have that one from 2016 that we took?
Yes, I do.
Holy shit!
But
I
it's
need to
all
get a
be-
picture.
It's all beaten up though. So,
That's fine. That's what makes it look cooler, you know.
oh no, like it's like falling apart.
Oh damn! I might invest in getting a digital scanner for those, so that would look really cool in the future. Dude, they're hella expensive. Probably $400.
Oof. Yeah, but no, I have like a whole giant stack. I'm gonna go over to like Michael's and buy a album book for it, so I can bring it to Target, so all the team members can see. I got a few pictures of managers so far, so I'm trying to go around and try to get all the managers. Besides, I don't know about the store manager because I don't know. He's been kind of strict, but that's okay. He's
Yeah.
he's grown on me, but like as of now, I don't really like him just because he's kind of fucking my department. But you know, aren't you supposed to do some vintage lenses too?
Yeah. So I've been shooting on a digital Canon 77D for a while now, and I just got bored of the lens because it's so modern, and it just whenever you want to make like a vintage feel, you got to do it in post production. So I was browsing Goodwill a little bit, probably about a week ago, and I walked in. I saw this really old camera from like the early 2000s, and it's a film camera. It's a Vivitar V3 800N, and there's a lens on it, and I was like, holy shit. I looked it up online, and it was worth like $120, and they were selling it for $20. And using my Asian bargaining skills, I was like, hey, this camera's a little bit damaged and it's missing a mount. Can I get this for cheaper? I'm a broke college student. And the lady was like, you know what? I could take $5 off. I was like, fuck yeah. So I got it for $15, and I don't have much use for it now. It's just sitting on top of my desk, but I'll eventually probably invest in getting a camera converter so I can use the old vintage lens on the current camera. And I want to use it for like filming and taking pictures. And yeah, it'll turn out really nice because a lot of the quality that comes out is very soft. It's not as sharp as modern cameras, but it also gives like a little bit of this shine to it.
Yeah.
And I think it's called lens bokeh, and that's when lights sort of appear more circular, and it's just like a really vintage feel.
That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but like for me, going back to the whole Polaroid thing, the reason why I got to Polaroid because the pictures I take, there's only one of a kind.
Hmm.
So like, there's like no unless I somehow scan it to make it look good. But like, no, it's just really nice to have. And I'm gonna try to when I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna try to take more photos of people.
We got to take that into effect once I move back and we build the podcast studio.
Yeah, I also did it too. Oh yeah, also they packs like for an 80 pack or a 40 pack of film because I had a 600 film for an 80 or a 40 pack. I keep saying 80, but going to the 80, it's $84 for a 40 pack.
Holy sh! That's like
That's
$2 a film.
And yeah, but for the 16 for a 16 pack, it's like almost $40. It's better to get the 80 pack or the 40 pack for
Yeah.
$80 if you want.
You should try looking on like maybe AliExpress or like Wish. They might have some like cheaper ones. I'm not sure
Oh
about the
no,
quality.
but the thing is, there's a cheaper film they have too that's called the I type, but it's just like I think the 600 film give out a more cooler cover to the photos.
Yeah. I mean, the next time I'm in Taiwan, yeah, I'll definitely go to some film stores and see if they got any good deals because it's definitely a lot cheaper in Asian countries.
But no, these I have really nice photos, and I need to get an album cover so they can last for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I know I was talking to my coworker. She's like, "How come you guys are getting into like?" He's like, "Your generation for some reason is getting into Polaroids because don't you have an iPhone that could take way better pictures and you can take so many of them." I was like, "Yeah, I think it's my generation is kind of trying to look away from that when they go to Polaroid because the picture you take is just one of a kind, and you have it like physically in your hand."
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
I think that's the cool thing. Like when you take a picture on your phone, it's not like a big deal because it's in the cloud and it's there forever. Always with this
Yeah.
Polaroid, you have to take care of it, and there's only one type of that picture. If you take a picture of it on your phone, it doesn't look as good.
and it's more for just like if you want to have like a viewing with like your friends, you know, sit around. It's like the community aspect.
But yeah, no, these 600 type films, they're actually like the classic Polaroid that they had back then, the big ones. So it's like a giant square. So I get a lot of viewing on it. Yeah, and there's like really nice photos on here. So it's nice.
Speaking about time flies, I'll be back in a couple months. Yeah, having to move all my shit back is gonna be quite the adventure.
No, yeah, definitely. It would be for
It
you.
really is.
But I mean, I'll be done with college. I'll probably continue my education back in San Diego, but I'm definitely gonna stay there for like the next 5 years. I'm done.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, that'll also give me time to make a studio for podcasting, and we'll actually be able to incorporate video pretty soon. Maybe even with a vintage lens. Who knows?
Ooh,
Hell
that'd be
yeah.
nice. And then you guys get to know what we look like if you don't know what we look like yet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put a mask on so people don't know what I look like.
Oh yeah, same.
Dream.
No, yeah, I'll be like,
Dream?
I'll be like
Train.
Oh.
That's what the mask is.
Fucking looks like that guy from Shrek. Shrek, is that you?
Are you talking about Rumpelstiltskin, bro?
Yes. Oh, something fell. I think
Donkey.
I dropped my Adderall.
Oh, you mean the fun pill?
Okay, I think that's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening to episode 6 of the Ton of Boys podcast.
Yeah.
You guys had a really good time.
We'll get back to you as soon as possible. I mean, with college and everything going on, it's been a little rocky. Yeah, but we'll try to get one out maybe within the next month or two.
Or maybe sooner.
All right. Take care, everyone. And also, if you have an extra mic, please send it to me.
Jonathan needs it.